My name is Torsten Liem. I am basically working my clinic 3 days a week. I teaching basically 3 days a week, and one day I'm writing books, articles, take part in research projects. And over the time I developed study programs in osteopathy, sport osteopathy, pediatric osteopathy, and in the last 20 years I developed what I call today psychosomatic osteopathy. Besides this, I am organizing every year an international congress. I'm proud to say that's the biggest in Europe, because we hope to inspire not only me but also the rest of our family, and there we invite international lecturers from all over the world in a multidisciplinary way. When I'm organizing a symposium, it is basically that I want to hear and to learn new things for my clinic. And so I invite lecturers from all over the world, also from other parts, not only from the osteopathic field, to learn more, that I have more inspiration for my own clinic. When a patient comes to an osteopathic clinic, the complaints and the somatic dysfunctions are only the tip of the iceberg. Underneath, usually relatively, a multitude of longer or shorter lasting interacting factors and working mechanisms like lifestyle, like birth, like genetics, like stress in early life, like pregnancy, infections, accidents, and other life circumstances, bottom-up and top-down dynamics. And all this makes a certain risk and susceptibility to build up certain somatic dysfunctions. So with palpation we can detect certain parts of all these more or less invisible aspects, but we need knowledge about it. And this symposium we get this knowledge how soma interact with early life stress, how soma interact with other factors to build up, for example, for pain mechanisms, how we can treat all these mechanisms, how emotional dysregulation influence with the soma and the posture and the mimic and the gesture and the habits of a person, and all the interacting factor, the working mechanisms behind, and the diagnosis and different treatment aspects which we could integrate in our osteopathic clinic. This is basically the main aim of this symposium. The emotional regulation is one part in the psychosomatic osteopathy, and over the last 10-50 years, the knowledge how emotional regulation is developed and is with the working mechanisms of it and the relationship to it, to soma and to other parts of the physiological processes in a person are much more researched. So now we know much more better how we can diagnose it, how we can integrate it in our clinical treatment of a person. And this is the main aspect of my lecture. Also in this field I developed certain techniques which I will also discuss. So hopefully we will have afterwards a deeper potential in helping the patient to integrate our hands-on work in his whole life.